race with the weekly challenges. As you can see, we are riding around the countryside with castles in the background and a lot of green foliage and nobody else on the road. And we just made it through that section. We turned the lights on. We letting them know that the GTR, the R32 is on the way. It's coming through. Yeah. You can see we get busy. And we just came out the other way. So what we're gonna do is this weekly challenge. We did 3 out of 5. We got the first 3 done really quickly. Now we on the Skyline challenges where you can bring the R34, or excuse me, the R car of your choice. And I'm choosing the R32 because I already had this car tuned and modified. And like when you ever played Gran Turismo before, early in your life, or if you was here around for the Gran Turismo 1 through 3s, this is like a flagship car to choose. As you can see, she's sitting low. The wheels is tucked, but we ain't stanced. So we're gonna take this R32 and try to complete the challenge with underpowered performance points, trying to get the mission complete. Yeah, that had to have been Malaysia. Full activity time. Let's go. So my current setup is a regular PlayStation controller on a PlayStation 4. We're not using a 5. I'm using what I have at the moment. The 5 will probably never get bought because of that whole debacle with the chip shortage. I had to get an Xbox Series S instead, and then I never bought another, that generation of systems because it was like, what's the point? So we're going to use this controller. We're going to use this PlayStation 4, and we are going to get busy. You see all those skylines? We are under performance points. We under the performance points as well. We didn't go to 650. We went to 676.8.97. We are racing the Blue Moon Bay, which I call the Horseshoe, infield version. We're going to try to get it done. Nissan GTR Cup Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield A reverse 5 laps. All the things that I need to know. Really the laps. So with this minimum amount of laps, it's likely we're not going to have to worry about fuel consumption or tire wear. So this should be a relatively quick race. Now the race after this, it's a 800 performance points cars. So there's probably another group 3 cars. And we are going to find a car that is a group 4 car that we can likely beat the group 3s with. Can you dig? But let's get this out the way first. I'm not even sure how much money I will make on this race, but we'll figure it out. And we're on Sport Sauce. Look at this rocket shit. Look at this rocket shit. I tuned this baby. You hear that turbo whistling? Brakes is on point. Now, you gotta get past a lot of other cars. The brakes are just gorgeous on this car. I love this car. Man, if I had a choice between an R34 and an R32, I would still get the R34, but I would skip the 33 and get the 32. If you watched the last live stream, I was complaining about the hybrid cars. We had to scratch my nose. I was complaining about how the hybrid cars don't have gears. It's just drive. So I have a difficult time understanding where I am in speed. Beautiful brakes. This is almost too easy. did well with this car. Whatever suspension work I did with this car, it is set for my preferences. Lap number 2. Could probably hit that a little quicker. She boogieing in that dark gunmetal gray. And look who's in number 1. Not Yamanaka, but what type of car? The 32. I'm going to wait to pass him. This is the 3rd lap. I'm going to wait to pass him into a straight, so I can try to get the clean race. I have not gone off track. Almost fell with that clean race. Now, it's all on me. I determine whether I get the clean race bonus or not. What a lovely car. I really appreciate this car. Now, I was talking to my son. I got to do some research, but I wanted a R35, right? Because I really like the new Skylines. I feel like they did really well with the styling from the R34 to the R35. They did not disappoint. You know, Nissan did not disappoint with the Skylines. Except for the one time they tried to name that Infinity a Skyline, which pissed me off. Like, don't tarnish that name with an Infinity. Just bring basically a modified 370Z and then gonna call it a Skyline. You should never do that. Don't tarnish this name for marketing and branding and to sell cars. But they did really well with the R35. And I had an opportunity to, well, not an opportunity, but it was possible for me to purchase a bad financial decision. I would call it, but it was possible for me to make a bad financial decision and purchase an R35, because at the time they were going for about $43,000 right around COVID time, like right before COVID, maybe even during COVID. Now you cannot get even a 2009 R35 for in America. You can't get it for no less than like $65,000. You know, and that's on the low end. So like even the newer versions or whatever. And I know people complain of like, well, you didn't do nothing to the styling of the Skylines. All R34s are basically the same car. Well, you know, sometimes I think car companies go a little crazy with the styling, trying to come out with a new style every year. And it takes away from like the value of a car, like not the value, but the what can I say? How can I say it? It takes away from the I don't know, the longevity of the styling. But yeah, we got first place in that event. That was easy. First try. You know, it's never the first try when I do these races. It's always the second, third, fourth try or the next day. But that was easy. This wasn't the one I was concerned about. This was a pretty easy race. because we didn't have to worry about weather conditions. We didn't have to worry about any of that. And we got 105,000 credits on this one. That's insane. Plus, with the clean race bonus, we got 105,000 credits. Like, I almost want to go get another Skyline and pit them against each other. And that's what we might do. I don't even remember what my stats were for that race. Oh, okay. So, let's remember this, right? We're going to write this down. We got 6 minutes. We're going to do this a couple times, y'all. With the R32, we got 6 minutes and 35 seconds and 51 while talking at 677 pp. Let's go try to find, and we had to do it on soft or sport soft tires. We got it done there. That car has 488 horsepower. Man, when you got a car that's 4-wheel drive and all 4 wheels are driven correctly, 400 horsepower, 500 horsepower is all you need. You don't really need nothing else beyond that, man. Then you're just doing too much. So let's go make about 300. We're going to do 3 different Skylines. We're going to hop over to the R33. We're going to go back to the garage. We're going to hit the map. Go return to the map. And we're going to get in the garage and get in the R33. And we're going to try it again and make a quick 100,000. Try to keep it clean. Now, I'm not sure if I tuned this R33. Let me see if I tuned it. I'm not sure if I tuned it correctly. I'm not sure if I tuned it at all. Oops. I'm gonna go to the garage and let's go to the R33. Let's go to Nissan. Nissan here. And let's go at this one is at 6. Wow, this one is at 2,700 pounds. We only got 319 horsepower. We definitely gonna do a 34, right? We're gonna have to put some money in it, y'all. But hey, that's what credits are for. So let's hop in this 97 R33. We got 55 miles on it. You got any tuning parts for this beast? None. No tuning parts for that beast. Now, let's also go to the tune shop because we got to get it to about 676. So we also need to get some sport soft. We already got those, which is good. We need a big turbo kit. Gotta happen. Alright, cool. So now we are at, what is the difference between this car and the other car? We got the full customizable transmission. We got all of this. We got all of the weight reductions. We got a turbo now. This car is lighter. And I must have just tuned that car efficiently. Because I'm going to need more power in order to get active. Well, let's give it more power. Right, let's not spend too much. Let's just opt for power. And let's just try to beat that 6. That's 6 and some change. Wow, I gotta buy a lot of parts. Brace muffler. Alright, cool. And we almost at 77. We're gonna do that. And we got brakes. And we need one part that's gonna kind of put us over the top. because technically we are not there yet. Alright, and then we'll get a balanced crankshaft. Oh, I don't want to spend that much money, to be honest. We'll get the computer, because the computer's 5 racks. Can we get something cheaper? Hold on, what were we with that car? 677? What can we get that'll add what we need? What about these crankshafts? Alright, cool. We can get the high lift crankshafts, right? For 5.3. Boom. We'll do that. We'll do that. Now, we'll go and detune it down to 677 performance points. Because we done spent all our money. Now we'll go back to this race, the weekly challenges, and we're going to see Godzilla in the R33. We're going to try to beat it with the R33 this time. But yeah, they did really well with the styling for the R35. It's just, it's a beautiful car. Like they kept the iconic tail lights. I really like the what is it? I'm not sure what you call it, but the duct right, that V-shaped duct or diagonal duct right in front of the front wheel well at the door jamb. Psst, beautiful. Like the R35 is like, I really love the R35 styling, and I would really love to get in that car. All right, boom. We're going to enter less than the performance points we need. Again, we're going to try and beat 635.514, and it's kind of going to be maybe a little unfair because we already got our feet wet, but I don't think the R33 is tuned like the R32. Alright. Boom. We're going to try. We're going to go to the settings, and we are going to go to fix the car settings, detail sheet, and we got to reduce the power. Oops. Detail sheet. Probably go to the race shop. And what were we? It's 677. Alright, there you go. 677.73. We'll do that. Now, this car has 100 more horsepower than that R32. But we'll see if it handles the same, worse, or better. It's accelerating, but it's like a different quality of acceleration. It still feels great. Not gonna lie, it feels great. This is why you gotta love these cars. Beautiful car. Now this R33 doesn't feel as sharp. There was something special about that exit turn just now. But it's not as sharp, and the braking isn't as pure as the 32. Then we're gonna hop into 34, and then we're gonna go into 35. Now, another thing about the 35 that's a lot different from the 32 through the 34 is it's a heavier car. It's a much heavier car. But apparently, it's still competitive based on the engineering of the car. See that red 35 dip like that. Look at that 34. Iconic. choice, I'm sorry, you'll be at 35. 35 just looks better to me. Another thing about the 32s to the 34s, all the parts are starting to dry up. They're getting really expensive. It's almost becoming more economically feasible. No, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. When you come onto that turn, you got to kind of turn into the apron. Not the apron, but the bank. It's weird, it didn't shift gears. I hit the button, it didn't shift down. Messed up my clean race bonus. That hurt. Clean race bonus done. That's one thing about motorsports. If you start getting like, your head is not in the game completely and you lose your flow state, your next 3 turns could be terrible. I think the only reason this car is not as, more dominant to the 32 is because I think I put a lot of time into tuning the 32 to drive to my preference. Two more laps. Now I wonder if we're still going to beat the time. Oh, it wouldn't allow me to downshift because I was in too high of a gear, I think. Because the same thing happened. I noticed also that this car only has 5 gears, which is typical of a lot of 90s Japanese cars. I had a Honda Accord, 1995. Well, maybe it's not that. It's just not shifting. I don't think it's the button. But they usually have 5 gears. Now modern cars are automatic with 7 of them joints. Definitely lost a clean race bonus. That's not happening. But we rolling. Let's see if we can still beat that 635. Oh, got a little unstable. 32 is way more stable, but again, I'm probably tuning that car correctly. I think I might do a little series between the 34s, the GTR tuning, and see if I can see which car came out the best. Based upon performance points, not necessarily based upon equal horsepower and all of that. Still a beautiful car. And what is the total time? Whoa. Killed it. 6:28 flat. With mistakes. Big mistakes. Now let's go to that R34. Only got 70K. I lost 30,000 because I hit that wall. It felt slower. I mean, it should have been slower with me hitting a wall twice. I still like the 32. The feel of the car was just balanced for me. But like I said, for the third or fourth time, that was likely due to the fact that I tuned that car more than I tuned any other GTR. All right. Now let's slide up a car. Let's go and get that. We're gonna back all the way out. We're gonna go to the main menu. And we're gonna hop into 34. Then a 35. All right, let's change car. Let's get another Nissan GTR. We are gonna now hop in the 34. 0 miles? She is untouched. We gotta go put some dollars in her. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to put a couple dollars in her. She's gotta get weight reductions. The whole shebang. Sport softs. I always back out of that thing. Now this is the one that everybody knows, and then it's a Nissan, right? If you're American, like you heard of the Nissan, you never heard of the Skyline at some point in your life, like before. Some people never heard of the Skyline until, or the GTR until, the actual R35 came out. Some people had no idea. If you never played Gran Turismo, you had no idea that car existed. And it sounds crazy, but once I played Gran Turismo, I realized that, you know, my American-centric mindset was flawed to think that only only America had all of these cars. Like, it wasn't like that I thought that only America had cars, because obviously you knew about Ferraris and Lamborghinis, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, but, you know, you just didn't know about the I would say the brands that are economy brands, like Nissans and Hondas and Toyotas, and, you know, even some Fords besides a Mustang SVT. You didn't know that these cars had oh, you can get a stage 4? Oh, that's different. You didn't know that these cars had these variants in different countries. Alright. We're going to try to spend as little money as possible. We're going to put them pads on there. We're going to do that. Did we get the race muffler? Oh, 10 more performance points and we got it done. Almost there. Alright. And what other part can we get to keep it cheap? Race computer. Yep. That's it. And we up out of here. So now we're going to take this 34 and see if we can be even faster than 628. And we're going to try to get the clean race. Soon we're going to have to hit this world World Touring Car 800 and Circuit de Gil Villanueva. We're going to see that soon. Tell you one thing, I'm getting hungry. Let's click on that. Car settings, detail car sheet, and we're gonna get it as close to 677 as possible. And we're gonna do that by reducing the output. Let's see. 677.58. Good enough, right? We're gonna try this car, and then we're gonna get hit that 34, that 35. Back again at it at Blue Moon Bay Speedway, infill A, 5 laps. No tires, no rain, no nothing. Just you and the road. Since this is a jet, we're in a tarmac. Like, this car just seems so much more powerful. Brakes are good on this one. The brakes are comparable to the 32. But then again, I don't think I have racing pads on the 33. Yeah. She different. That's crazy. It hugged that turn. This is a beautiful car. Ah, here we go. Clean race kit. It's a hell of a vehicle, I'll tell you. Look at it. Just got it. 6 gears. Oh. I think the real question is the R35 going to be faster than the R34? And as far as this iconic blue, I'm not exactly sure what the shade of this blue is, but I could say arguably it's like the perfect color for this car. Look at that turbo just hissing. Did a little bit better on that one. If the suspension is tuned right, I'm pretty sure I can hit that turn much better. And that turn as well. What a great car. Get it. Dogs do what they want, man. You gotta check them. What's the consistency? More consistent. E-brake. We'll be at fourth. Well, not fourth position, but black fourth. Car's got to get to him. It's still so stable though. Yep, consistent laps. Too sharp. Could have retained some speed. That first gear really like rotates the car. It's usable. It's not usable in other cars. A stable car. Let's see what we got. Damn. 6:22 3:6. I don't know, R35. We gotta see who the true Godzilla is. No clean race. We messed up. Now let's get to that R35. The new of the new Godzillas. Now of all of the Godzillas, I say this one had the most iterations and body styling. Maybe the 34 had more iterations and like modifiers modifying the car. Like you might have a Nürburgring edition or a Mimes or whatever or this or that. But I would say that the actual R35 had the most body style changes that were, you know, done by Nissan themselves. So we are about to do it. We're about to get in this new of the new R35s and attempt to move it around on this track and beat this 6:22.36. We're gonna try and get it done. We change the car. I would attempt to find it that way, but I know I won't. So we're just going to go to, we see Nissan next to Pagani and Mitsubishi. And we are going to go right to you, buddy. 8 miles on that beast. Look at it. It's just a beautiful car, man. Like, they really did good with this car. Like, it's just, you know, of course, it's not going to be super luxurious in the inside, like a, Porsche or whatnot. And look at those big plush seats. Even I think on the inside it has the look at those Brimbos. Even on the inside, I think it has like even a subwoofer. They kept the Nakaducks in the front, but just that the styling of the headlights, the recessed circular tail lights, it's just like more of a luxury car. The Bose sound system, they just put so much. It's just like it's just a beautiful car. Look at the details that you catch with this car. It's just a beautiful car. Like that is ideal. If I had a chance to get a car, it would be this one. I would definitely have a Nissan GTR, point blank, because it provides you with. It is a supercar, but you get not luxury to in like terms of a Mercedes Benz or whatever, but you get enough like luxury and new car feel to like be happy with the car, with the amenities, with the sound systems, with the track gauges that you could change it, like change the different modes and all of those different things. It's just a really nice car. Now, time and tune this bad boy. We got to get it up to 677 performance points. How easy or difficult is it going to be? It's already got the power, so I don't think we got to worry about the power. We already got the sport soft tires on. I always back out. What is wrong with you? I always back out. We're going to tune her up. And let's do it. Let's get these weight reductions on point, because it's heavy and it has to happen. We already bought those brakes. We didn't get these though. Gotta get those for this beast. And we can get a 4. Right? Now, we are still missing some performance points, so we're going to have to add it. Add some of these different parts, these bolt-ons. And it is going to be higher horsepower, but it is also going to be heavier. So we will have to see if that has an effect on the capability of the car. Looks like we're gonna have to spend a lot of money to get it right. Oh, there you go. We almost there. And we just need to get the computer. Done. Mission complete. But look at the power. We heavier, but we got 803 horsepower in this beast. Let's see if we can keep it contained on these soft sports, because we weighing in really heavy at 2,815 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Well, let's get to it. Let's see if we can get right and beat the R34. The R34 is currently the king of the track. Let's see if we can beat it. Of all the cars, though, I say that I enjoy driving 32 the most. The 33, it left some things to be desired, I would say, in terms of like just handling. The 34, it just felt very balanced. Even like I don't even think I put any like suspension work in that car. Nothing. It just felt really balanced. It had 6 gears. Like, let me hit the 77. We're gonna put this one at 676.7. Let's see if we can get it to the. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get it right. 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 Let's see if we can get it right Yeah, we're gonna go with 676.9. You know, that's still got 771 horsepower. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta back up. I think we're missing something. We're missing the sport soft tires. Oh, we gotta do more details. We gotta do more work. We gotta reduce the power even more to get to that. Oh, wow. We gotta reduce the power a lot. Now we got these tires on. Alright, we almost there. Alright. We're gonna put this back up. Oh, whoa. Get that weight up off of there. What's wrong with you? I'll bring this one down. Let's see what we're hitting for. 677.39. 676. 678. 676.43. Now we got the power down. We got the power down to 559 horsepower. So it's more comparable to the other cars, which is good because that was going, with four-wheel drive, that was going to mean a whole lot. And let's see if we can get a clean race bonus and beat the R34's time. Beautiful in red. Not as powerful as the other cars, but you know, it's heavier. Just balanced. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's heavy, but you don't fully feel the weight. I'm just trying to like dance around these cars and not hit them, but I'm gonna open it up. Beautiful. All right. This car is ridiculous. Like, you gotta love a 35. Trying to get that clean race bonus and beat the time. And that first lap, I think it was faster. I think we got to get 115s in order to beat the other car. But that might be possible. Now, I don't think I've ever seen a 34 in person. I've seen a 32 in person. One of the people around the neighborhood actually had an R32. And I was hating. You know, wishing I had one. They go to clean race. All I had to do was hold off. Not hit that car. Uh-oh, it might be close. I'm gonna have to really push for these next 3 laps. It's interesting how much like more stable this car is for being so heavy. Certain places like that, I get it. But as long as you're hitting the apex correctly, with the correct speed, you're right, you'll be good. It's a hell of a car, I tell you. Now, it does have more bells and whistles. It has more things that go wrong because it's computer aided. Damn, what a car. Oh, dang. If I can get 214s, like a 14.9. Look at that. Slide and it was stable. Had a little e-brake to get here. Trying to use all the skills to beat that 34 time. Made up 5/10 of a second doing that in that section. Hopefully I made up 2/10 of a second in this section. Almost. Consistent time now. That last lap, when I slid that way, it made me lose some time. I would have got the 14, but I have to really gun it. Control. I think I can get it done. Oh yeah, we killed that time. We got about 2 seconds. We might have beat the time. We might have beat it. Yup, about 2 seconds. If I didn't do well on that last lap, it wouldn't have happened. So there you have it. No clean race bonus. Oh, clean race bonus. I thought I didn't kill the clean race bonus because I could have swore I hit him. They gave me a clean race bonus. So, all right. Well, here's the thing. I thought the R32 was the only car to get the clean race bonus, but I was wrong. I thought the R32 was the only car that could get the clean race bonus, but I was wrong. The R35 got the clean race bonus as well. This is how we tune these cars. We tune these cars for performance points. We made sure they was 677-ish, give or take, plus or minus 1. I think plus or minus 1. Might have been plus or minus 0.5 across all the cars. Didn't worry about horsepower so much. It was all about tuning for performance points, because I think the R32 was the lightest, and then they got heavier as they got older. But interestingly, the R32 was made around that track, did that whole course in 635.5. The 33 was 628. 000 flat. 34 was 622 0.63 or 0.361, and the R35 was 620 or 6 minutes 20 seconds, 6 minute 20.768 seconds. The R35 was faster, and I would say out of all the cars, it felt like the 34 was, it's the most stable car was between the 34 and the 35. I would say for how heavy the 35 is, I would say it's more stable. I would say the 34 had better braking. I would say the 32 had the best feel of all the cars. But again, that car was tuned. So I probably can get some more speed out of the 33, 34, and the 35 compared to the 32. The 32 is clearly the slowest out of all. But just, devil's advocate, that car also had 100 horsepower less. But that's done. It's all said and done. We made some money. We made some credits doing that. It was pretty fun. We are going to inspect. We're not going to get into the 800 Performance Sports World Touring Car Race for the weekly challenge. We're not going to do that yet. But we are going to we're going to check the competition. We want to see what the rival cars are. What we got? We got a group 3s. We got group 3 cars basically. Okay. So let's say it says no mechanical damage, but there is a short circuit penalty is weak. No wall collision. And you already know it's going to be some rain here. We just got to expect that. Wait a minute. There's a long straight on this track. 20 laps, which means it's probably in some heavy turns. Let's see up here. This is a chicane. Oh, yes, sir. To a very sharp turn. And this is the Canadian track, Cirque de Gilles Villeneuve. So, let's change a car and let's see what cars we have. Let's check by group. Racer cars, just say. I'm not doing that again. I think we might go and buy another Group 4 car. We're going to go on a hunt for another Group 4 car. And we are going to try to get something that is like, with all else fails, we're going to use Godzilla. So let's go on a slight hunt for that right now. Let's go find us a groupie. Alright. Give me 1 second. We're going to come back. I'll let you sit here at the Brand Central. Right back. Come on. Let's find us a suitable group three car. We are probably going to waste a bunch of money, but let's go to America first. We tried Ford already. It didn't work for us. We tried to use the Mustang. Let's go to the showroom and see what they got for the group three. Or group four I want. I actually want a group four. The car is gorgeous. That's like the right color and everything for it. GT race cars are nice, but it ain't quite a GT LM or LM race car. It looks good right there though. The GT 2017. As you can see, for the GT 2017, they got rid of the head chopper doors. They got rid of the decapitation doors. I wonder how much one of these cars costs. Let's check it out right now. Let's check out how much a 2017 Ford GT costs right now. You're only gonna find this one at like Haggerty or some crazy like site. Or classic cars or something. Insane. Have you ever heard of a Ford? Insane. That costs $800,000. $849,000 today. That is crazy. If I'm gonna spend that much money, it better have one previous owner, and it's used. Crazy. It is a really nice, it is a beautiful car. I will say that. Oh, and the doors go up. The interior though has left some things to be desired. I guess they're low production cars. Crazy, the price of that car. Let's check classic cars and see if they give us a. Let's see. Let's see over the last. Oh, they won't let you look at the last 4 years. But classic cars, this car has dropped in value over the February in the last year, but it's retained. It's risen in value. Then you got a competition version too. So the regular GT says original, highly original with 210,000 miles on it. It'll hit you, it'll run you for it. It's beautiful though. It's like this white one is beautiful. $849,000. And then they got ask for price. And you got one that with a racing stripe. I feel like I would need a wing. Oh, they even got a 2019 version. This one is 1.2 million. And they've been making these cars. They even have a 2022 version. This is like one of those cars you rarely see. Like you don't even think. Like in my mind, I'm like, this car don't exist. It's a prototype. This is an actual car. They even have a prototype version of this car that sold for $467,000. Terrible looking. Yeah, beautiful car. What's good? So we're not gonna get no Ford GT. Let's see what Chevy got. Well, we know they're gonna have Corvettes. That is gonna be Group 4 Corvettes. I'm not sure if the Group 4 Corvette is gonna get it done. Because I think we might miss the front downforce. We might miss the front downforce for that one. And this one is a road car, but it's a Group 3. Now with the road car, we might be able to add extra weight reductions and stuff. C7s are just gorgeous as well. But the C8, they starting to get the styling dialed in. I feel like in the next few years, that C8 styling is going to be crazy. Do they have any groups with the Dodge? Any Group 4s? What? Group 4 Viper? Is this car a V10? I'm wondering if we're going to do a Group 4 Viper. And it look like I can adjust the downforce too. So a Group 4 Viper is in the running. Even though that's like cheating. Obviously no Teslas is happening. What about Europe? Has any Jaguars that are Group 4 cars? I'm not interested. It's not speaking to me. What about an Aston? I got an invitation to purchase an Aston Martin car. It's a 30-day invitation, but I'm not spending 3.3 million. What is this thing? I might want one of these. Let's see how long my invitations last for. Expires at 4/29 at 12/34. Just gonna keep going through Europe until we find something. We can do a Group 4 McLaren. I don't think I have one. It's looking real Formula One-ish. We got 399 horsepower, but I think we can get it done. They don't have the old F1 McLaren in this joint. BAC. This car was disappointing in this game. I thought it was going to be a lot better than what it was, but it was not. It's a very disappointing car. I enjoy these radicals more than the BAC. I really enjoy these radicals. We might drive a radical. The only problem is I drive the radical a lot. Let's check Volkswagen. Ah, I wonder how it handles though for being front forward. Probably have to do a lot of the turning off the throttle. What you got for me, AMG Mercedes? Ah, no thank you. What about just standard Mercedes? Ah. Oh, we never check. We haven't checked Opel. I'm good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm likely to buy this Audi here, right here. I'm likely gonna buy this Audi and just be disappointed. Not today though. What you got, Minnie? This one is kind of cool. They stretched it. Give it a longer wheelbase. Definitely looks good. Nope. Oh, we're sliding down to Italy. Nah, no, I don't want to do Alpha. I do, but I don't want to do Ferrari. Because that's like common. I don't have one of these already. I got a 430. I got a 458. I don't got a Tributo. I could have swore I had one of these, but I guess not. This is a bad one, yo. Like this one right here. This is a beautiful car. I would love to have one of these. A V12. Berlinetta. What is this bad boy? Damn, that car is gorgeous. In the ugliest way. I'm pretty sure I get it done with that. I'm definitely going to add this to my wish list. Some of these cars I've driven but didn't acquire them. What about the Bull? Gallardo. Huracan. Urus. Group 4 Huracan, 4-wheel drive. I haven't tested a 4-wheel drive car. Mercy me, Murcielago. Arvanto Tor. Veneno. Car's crazy looking. What you got, Fiat? Just tell me nothing. Just as I expected. Barth. Basically, Fiat's little brother. Maserati. Still searching. So I'm searching on what Group 3 car I want to try to try to beat the Group 4 race. I already know I'm not going to have a lot of with the Group 4 car. I might have to just settle for the Group 3 vehicle. Does Pagani have a Group 4? It looked like a race car, but it technically isn't. What is this? A Huare? A Huare? Huare. Zagato. I don't even recall seeing this car before. Look like Speed Racer's vehicle. Crazy looking. Ahí sobrevolta. Well, we got an entire design. What is this beast? Oh, we gotta get that off-road one. 1,200 horsepower of off-road madness. It's crazy. So many car companies, like, just trying to go through all of them to see if there's any gems that I missed. Oh shoot, y'all forgot the rule in it. Get it done in that thing. It's an underrated car right there, I tell you. What about you, Peugeot? What you got for me? Just so uninspiring. Sorry, buddy. Citroen? Citroen? Oh, this is a Group 4. I think it's low. It don't got no torque, which means it's probably cool because it would probably allow me to. It looked like it would allow me to definitely turn better and not burn out on a turn. So I might look at this car. We might try the Citroen GT, which is a Group 4 car. We might try it. So let me go back here to the Citroen and let's go and let's put this in a wish list. Let's add that joint. It's ugly in the right way. Is this an actual automobile or this is like watches or some kind of other thing? Oh no, it's an actual auto. Okay, not for what we need. Alpine or Alpine. Bugatti. We got a Veyron. We got a Veyron Group 4. Four-wheel drive. That will be interesting. Wide body. Katia. I have one of these already. I want a car. I want one of these in real life. I want an open wheel car in real life. Like that is the best. That's like the best thing next to a It's like the best thing next to a motorcycle. Put a helmet on, hop in an open wheel car, and be out. Skoda. That's not the right class. Volvo. Nope. And Polestar, which I think is a electric car. Yes. EV. So, Asia. We're not gonna do Nissan. We're not gonna do Nismo. We're not gonna do obviously not gonna do Super Formula. We might check out a Mazda. What group is this? No group. Look like it could be a group 3 or 4. Let's check Mazda. So now that Citroen is looking like it's the one, but I'm also thinking about finding a 4-wheel drive car. A Tenza? Nah. A group 4 Mazda 3? That would be interesting. What about this Lexus? The power's right. Hmm. Let's go to Toyota. We tried Toyotas though. We tried the Supras. We tried the GRs. They got a lot of lineups. Obviously, we can hit this four-wheel drive Group 4 Bullet right here. Look like you don't have no downforce though. Any Suzuki's? Group 4 Swift. Group 3. Open wheel with a windshield. Let's go with the Citroen. Let's try it. Let's be annoyed that we spent this much money for it. But it will be a car that we never had before, that we never intended on buying. We're going to go with this one. Mid-rear, that's the one. We're going to change the color, see which one talks to us. I kind of like it. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we looking like a lemon out there. So it's either lemon. I like the lemon the most. Lemon or blue. We're going to go with the lemon. Let's do it. 300,000 later. Yes, sir. We leveled up. Yes, sir. We got extra menus. Alright. Now that we are in this joint, what are these? Partners? Brembo partners? Let's go find a quick race and see how this car handle. Let's find a world circuit. And let us try. Let's go to Trial Mountain. Or what happened to what's the other? Not Grand Valley. Is it Trial Mountain or is it where's Deep Forest? That's the one I want to do. We'll do Trial Mountain. I would love to have done Deep Forest. World Rally Challenge. 700. Let's just do a quick race. Full course. Let's do it in the daytime. Professional 3 laps. Let's see if they matches up correctly with the right car. Let's see how this Citroen. Let's see if it was a bad choice in purchase or bad purchase. Welcome to the site and thanks for clicking through. It's a very simple site. It's not much going on. Let's get active. Ooh, we're gonna have a hard time. It has no power. It has no power. But I'm telling you one thing, it handles. It's sticking to the road. It is sticking to the road. Yeah, it is sticking. Only hitting 117. It's bad. power in it. Still got no power. Bad choice, I think. Gotta get some kind of slipstream. There's any hope of winning. Very stable car now. Calculated that turn on my home. Just calculated that turn as well. Car was wrecked. That's how I tried to hit the turn the first time. So I will say, in order for me to be competitive in this car, it needs more power. No if and a but about it. It needs more power and I need some handling work. Because I shouldn't be getting caught like that. Catch him. I'm gonna need somebody to slipstream. Catching them on the turns. I'll get 5th place probably. But first is a pipe dream. That was an accident. I gotta see if I can get more power. Is there any way I can get more power in this car? Whoa, thank you. No high RPM? Yo, what is up with you French people, man? No disrespect. What is y'all doing? Y'all should be letting me get the high power John. Perfect. Much better. A lot more horsepower. Alright, let's try this one more time. And try them out with 542 horsepower. Alright, let's try this one more time. We're in the middle of the pack. We got more power. It's like they pushed me up. I feel like they pushed me up the pack. A lot better. Much better. We needed the power. Got some suspension work to do. Still slow as hell. Now the good thing is we got 7 gears to play with. Got to get close enough to him. what I did. So I should catch him up here. That should be the slipstream. Perfect. Slipstream action. Trying. Come on. Perfect. That American muscle up there. Oh, I failed. The Hurricane failed too. Oh man, this car's gonna be Alright, well, that's going to conclude this, but we're going to try to use this car. It's too slow. It handles okay at high speed. We can fix things at low speed. We got a clean race bonus. But we're going to call it quits for the day. So what we did was we finished the Skyline GTR Cup. We got that done. We also used the R32 to 33 to 34 and the 35 and compared the lap times. Um, we also hunted for a Group 4 car for the 800 performance points race. We hunted for that car and we got that. We finally picked the car that we were supposed to pick. We picked the car that we think are we going to be able to get it done. Um, I'm not sure if it's going to get done with this car, but will try and use it. And that's pretty much it. And we only have this one left with 4 days remaining, which is a record for us. And we're gonna get that 500 credits, and we also got some new books because we got one collector's cup, one collector level. So that's where we're at so far with this situation, and I'm hoping that we can get this car in order for that race. Hoping. Don't know though. Don't really know though. Let me see if I can toot it. Alright. Let me see how much room we got for front downforce. Nope, not enough. We can take some out the rear. Transmission, we're gonna have to change that. And alright. We're gonna fix that too. Alright, we're gonna fix this and this. We're gonna do all these settings to our like standard settings. Yes, sir. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the situation. And get out there and get on some racing yourself. And we out.